This program was brought to you by Koller Institute of Venture at Tel Aviv University.
So a small disclaimer before I start, I'm not presenting my company currently, just team number one.
This is a traded company, obviously.
Yes, so we need to be very careful. So after that, let's start. So the points that we covered was, first of all, should we consider and check the academic research from economical perspective, like a virtual capital? That means before the research start, it should go to a committee in the university or outside of the university and should be checked if there is a commercial potential for this innovation. If yes, he can continue with his research. But in parallel to that, to start building the innovation around that and taking one step further to be commercialized and generate the IP to the university and create new jobs from these ideas. Otherwise, he can continue with an excellent research, but will not generate anything in the near future. We want to start doing that from earlier as possible. But we decide not to focus on this point. The second point was to increase the influence of the industry on the academic research. How? From financing, deciding or helping on the research topics, and also about the academic curriculum. We understand the problems of each of these points, but we believe that the connection between the industry and the university will lead to new innovation, make the research more concrete, do not disturb the basic research, but create it more influencing the country GDP. We decided not to concentrate on this point. Point number 3. First of all, we heard since the morning that there is problem in the university research from different angles. We don't think so. We think the university survived for more than 1,000 years, correct me if I'm wrong. And probably they are doing something good here in the university because look what is Google doing. They have Google Campus, which is the highlight. If you talk to Google, they promote Google Campus. Go to Apple, Apple Campus. So what they are doing, they are taking what you are doing here in the university and copying it to the industry. So maybe there is something good which is happening here. And we just need to understand what is the good thing and promote this one. But this is we leave to other session. The thing that we want to concentrate, another point. The other point was, I will state it differently from how it's written currently in the slide, because it's recorded and I need to be very careful. But in the morning we mentioned Iron Dome. When we have our enemy sitting on our borders, we are generating very innovative ideas. We need to put such a so-called enemy in our border every year, maybe in the border of the university of the researchers, so they will come with new innovative ideas. We need every year to have Iron Dome invented, like iron, new things. Think about the new innovation which is coming out currently to handle the tunnels. All the industry in the world currently seeking for solution for that. I don't believe there was one international company which was not in Israel presenting their technology to solve this problem. This is innovation. Around that there is a lot of research in different universities. I believe there is no one institute here in Israel which is not focusing and trying to solve this problem. Again, we decided to leave this aside currently, but think about that. This was the most innovative part in Israel. Just another point, I will come back to this. See the innovation about the threats to airplanes. An Israeli company took this threat together with the military and built a solution which today is a state-of-the-art worldwide. So maybe this is our innovation. This is how it should be done. The point where we wanted to concentrate is to generate a research which is multidisciplinary. And how we think about this. So we were thinking about a payload or a basket of different research working together. And we took from the commercial side. If one very talented person going to a VC trying to raise money, there are VC represented here in the audience, they will tell you they will not invest in this guy. Why? Ego, one person, they don't want to concentrate only on one person. They like to see a group, a unit, like they build in the army, like they do in the yeshivas. So let's try to take few research together and generate with them a basket of research. We understand the problems of ego in the university. Who will decide now what is the research? Who will lead it? Who will get the credit of the papers which will go out of that? How they will be compensated? These things should be really the future of cooperation. We also think that building the right infrastructure will contribute to that. For example, having in the campus children garden. When the parents will come in the morning or afternoon to collect their kids, they will talk to each other. Having a coffee place downstairs, so everybody need to go down and they will talk, like they are doing in the high-tech companies. They have a lot of locations, like the kitchen, which is the most innovative part of every company. People are sitting there, not eating, maybe drinking something, but they are talking to each other, generating innovation. The interaction between the employees generate innovation. The same in the university. The interaction between the professor and his student will generate the innovation. We do not think that in the group, we didn't think that the traditional old way of lecturing will generate innovation. We think there is ideas about new media lectures. We believe that if there will be an intimate connection, mentoring between the professor and the student, this will generate innovative students. And we would like to make a distinguish between basic research and applied research, and we say both of them are not important. What is important is a good research compared to a bad research. Because an applied research can generate very bad results, and basic research can generate an excellent idea. So let's concentrate and build the right questions. Let's build the right research, a good research. And try to build an environment which generates this in the university. And maybe if the industry is taking the university and make the campus in their companies, maybe there is something that the university can take from the industry, and this is generating the dialogue between the faculty members. We understand the problems of communication inside the academy, but the way that it will happen will create the future of where the university are going forward. So, thank you very much.
This program was brought to you by Koller Institute of Venture at Tel Aviv University.